Hi everyone, it's Carol here from thestampingground.co.uk, and today I've made this lovely 4-inch square card and a matching tag with the Snowflake Wishes stamp set. I decided to use a more non-traditional colours, so I've chose polished pink. I've used the bedazzling speciality paper from the Celebration catalogue and the basic grey, which I think altogether looks quite nice. So without wasting any more time, we shall start making. So here we have all the pieces needed to put this card together. I'll go through everything that I've done. We've got an 8x4 card scored at 4-inch. We have the basic grey, and this is for the inside. All the measurements will be over on my blog in both imperial and metric. The inscriptions that I've used inside the card and on the front are from the Snowflake Wishes stamp set. And as you can see, we have lots of snowflakes and quite a few inscriptions as well. And I think you can always find somewhere on a card, gift tag or a box to pop a snowflake. They always look pretty at Christmas. Now, the bedazzling paper, the speciality paper, is free and it's in our Celebration catalogue. And you get, how many pieces do you get? You get 8 sheets and they measure 6x6. And it's not long now till Celebration finishes, so if you do want some, be very quick. I've cut this out with this die here, the painted label dies, and I think it looks quite special with the bedazzling paper. I've used polished pink cardstock to cut the snowflake out, which I've used the dies which are called So Many Snowflake dies, and as you can see, with some very large dies and lots of smaller snowflake. So don't think you'll be short of a snowflake, whatever size you need with those dies. Now this is from a pack called Wonderful Snowflakes, and it's iridescent, and they come in a pack of 24. And you just pop them out and yeah, they just sparkle and they shimmer, so you can add them to all your Christmas cards, and they look very pretty. So we've got sparkly paper and sparkly snowflakes as well. So I'm just going to add some Stampin' Seal to the back of this die cut. And we will take, I'm going to add the matte layer to the card base. And then add this to the centre, just slightly higher than the centre, so that we've got room underneath for our sentiment. And the Wonderful Snowflake, I'm just going to add a dimensional onto the back just to lift it up off the card when I can find them. You always think you've put them back in the correct place, and then you can never find anything. So there we are, just take the backing off and pop it in the centre. And I'm not sure if you can see on camera how sparkly it is, but it's very pretty. And then I'm just going to add a glue dot to the back, well, a couple of glue dots to the back of our snowflake. I've tied this, it was a tip somewhere on YouTube to tie the baker's twine round so that your glue dots don't unroll all the time, and it's a great tip, but I think I've tied it a little bit too tight and I can't pull them. I need to put some more on. So there's our snowflake, and I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of the inscription. And like I say, all the measurements and everything I've used are over on my blog at thestampingground.co.uk. So you'll be able to go across, and if you wish to make the card, then you'll have all the measurements there. And then we just need to pop our inside in. Again, I'm using the Stamp and Seal. Just remember, sometimes I use liquid glue. As you can see, I did a mistake on the back of that one. If you use liquid glue, then you've got, if you don't get it in the right position, you have time to move it. But with this Stamp and Seal, you don't. So make sure you do get it correct the first time. So we'll just pop that to one side. So we'll just bring our tag in and all the little bits that need to go on it. Oops, it's sticking to me. The tag I have cut out with the tailor-made tag dies, and as you can see, you get two shapes. There are 4 tags in each shape, and then the little pieces, the decoration pieces above. And lots of sizes, so I don't think you can go wrong with this set. Now, again, basic grey and polished pink, and it's also they've all got stitched edges as well. The trim is the Simply Elegant trim, and you get a gold and silver, which is great anytime, but fabulous at Christmas. So a nice addition to have. Now, the inscription, again, I used the same one as the card, but I only wanted snowflake wishes. So I stamped the full stamp, and then I actually cut it out, and I kind of made it wiggly around and then split it in two. So when you see an inscription that you like, you can always cut it down as well. Again, I've used the bedazzled speciality paper for this snowflake, and they look so pretty. I just wanted to make sure I've left enough room there. And I've also used polished pink cardstock here as well. So I'm going to, I thought it might have stuck onto the back of that dimensional then. I'm going to add mini glue dots onto the back of this as well. Just find a place where it's not going to poke through one of the holes. And then just give it a little press. And then on to the back of the inscription, we need to add some dimensionals. Now, the large ones here are a little bit too big, so the bits around the edge, I'm just going to get my scissors, and I'm just going to cut, because these are a lot smaller. And I'm going to pop these on the back. I'll just do a few more. You don't, whatever you do, you don't want the dimensionals showing at the back of the inscription. And I do have mini dimensionals, but I just thought I would use these little pieces here. So when you've finished with the dimensionals in the middle, don't ever throw the bits around the edge, because they will come in use on your cards. So just take the backing off. Oops. And see how nice it is when you've just, instead of just cutting straight, I've just wiggled around the inscription. And it just gives it a different look. So there we are, all finished. So I'll just bring this card back. So if you've enjoyed the video, it would be nice if you could leave a comment or a thumbs up. And I'll be back very soon with another project. So once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you shortly.